hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we robbed the Sultan. Oh, we found a treasure with 1,500 gold coins. Let's go meet with Prince Faris, since we already robbed his room last time. And see what he has to say.
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses.
Really? Is that a compliment?
You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father isn't likely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger.
Of course.
However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return.
Of course.
But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there?
Sure, why not?
Then it is
That's
agreed.
what you want.
I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do
They
not
make
be
us
late,
do it
please.
anyways. Yeah, so giant stone walls and stone doors. Oh, people might listen. But let's just go in public, surrounded by everybody, with lots of noise. And I'm sure no one will possibly overhear. This guy isn't too bright, is he? Whatever. So let's go do some things until evening comes. Or let's just go to the inn and screw this up entirely. I mean, that's an option too. Now he says when evening. Well, look at the time now. It's kind of like approaching sunset. You know, evening. So let's go see... Oh, I do find how to get through that other door that I previously couldn't get into. Well, did I even... I don't know if I checked out the shop. We can buy gold bracers now. So that's a thing. This will tell me for sure if I check this out. Okay, clearly I didn't, because we got a Doomberry. I know we went down the well. I remember that part. Okay, so let's just go to the inn here. Only 32 gold. Okay, rest a while. And I'm like, well, you know, we probably want to rest until dusk. Turns out dusk is what it was right now. And it wasn't time to go meet the prince. Oh dear. And of course, naturally, since I spent 32 gold coins doing essentially absolutely nothing, the natural reaction for the finance person in me is let's not, you know, waste more money on this. Let's go outside and let's just burn some time off. Besides, it's not like we're going to have any other combat action in this part anyways. And also, naturally, I miss seeing what exactly is the outside. It's going to be one of those episodes, viewers. Okay, so yeah, let's go fight some stuff. We'll get our money back, and, wow, 13. Oh, that didn't take down the, I always want to call him Roger Rabbit. No, he's Robber Rabbit.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
We'll show this off. Well, that's what Bang does. It targets, well, it doesn't target, it just damages all enemies, not just a group of enemies, so that can be kind of nice. It is a little bit more expensive, though, than our group targeting Sizz. I believe the Bang was it 5? And apparently enemies can get pepped up too. Well, we saw this with Jarvis, but apparently it's true of normal enemies as well.
Wonderful.
I don't know how big of a fan I am of that. Well, I'm not generally a fan of the pep-up system at all. I think I've already discussed this topic with my stance on limit breaks and pep-upness and things like that. We have skill points we can do something with. It's just a matter of what do we want to do. I kind of want to go towards that magical mending plus 30. I know we just got Veronica the same, you know, demon crushing ability. I'm not sure about that. Hey, let's restore 1 to 2 MP after every battle. That doesn't seem... I mean, we're restoring more with just a physical attack. Do I need that passive MP healing? I mean, I guess more wouldn't be bad, but I'm not going to prioritize 1 to 2 MP per battle. When it's not like blocking our path to other more prominent abilities that I'm concerned with. So I'm gonna take the other route and get the Demon Slayer thingy. There's another one of those little signs. You see those diamond signs? I don't know what that means. I would like to know. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, yeah, take down chimeras first. We know this strategy. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Sizz. Bang is just... I don't know, in my opinion, it's just too expensive for essentially doing the same damage output that Sizz does, but doing it to everyone. Oh yeah, you have abilities. I'm just like, what do I have Serena do? Maybe this is why, you know, the game suggests using spears for Serena. Because I'm like, she's full on MP, and she's not really doing much. That's okay, she's gonna learn Whoosh soon, so she'll have something else she can do offensively, potentially speaking. Oh, and we're gonna show up that triple pep-up power. The wild side. This is kind of creepy. So it took all 3 of their pep-upness to get Eric into like super boosty stats, and he gets double attacks. I mean, with Eric alone, I could have done Scorched Earth and did so much more, in my opinion. So he did about double damage. Probably should hit that other Chimera. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't, because I knew it was like super low on life, and I was just gonna let someone else hit that, other than you know, super boosted Eric. Do you have to do that? I'm not sure how long that wild side lasts, or how many turns you'll get it to last in battle. Maybe about as long as a pep-up would last. But once the battle's over with, he's no longer on the wild side. Okay. And then I realized, you know, this is taking way too long. We're 10 minutes into the video, and I'm failing to turn at night. So I'm just going to go back to the inn and rest until night. We have the money now to make up for that, so... But lo and behold, I get back to town, and it's night. Well, that works, too. So let's heal up, just because I don't have a clue what's going to happen. And let's meet with, well, there he is right here. Yeah, sure, let's go inside. Yeah, this isn't noticeable at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The Wandering Wonder, who amazes audiences wherever he goes.
Well, I guess we do get to see this guy.
Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Sylvando!
The Great Sylvando. So he does some fancy tricks and wows the crowd. You know, I cannot juggle like that. I can't even juggle like 3. That was never one of my skills. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. Don't try that one at home. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Sylvando will never endanger his adoring audience. After all,
well, that's good to know.
You are the ones who make this show so special! I love you all! Thank you! Thank you!
Well, the crowd seems to like him.
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone.
Wouldn't it have been smarter to meet, like, just outside of the city?
Now, as you may be aware, the
where there's
Sun
no
National
one?
is the most important event of the year here in Gallopolis. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races.
Oh,
However,
yeah, we heard about that.
there is a problem. One teeny tiny, terrible problem. I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle. I have so far been able to hide
what do you
this,
want us to do about this?
Unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient truth would surely be uncovered.
Well,
and
no
yet
kidding.
I have no choice. For the Prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable!
Didn't you kind of screw yourself by not practicing and
your coming
training?
here was fated. It is a sign. The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double. Ta-da!
Oh, really? This is what we're doing.
Double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, The fates have provided that also. For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view.
Well, isn't that convenient for Mr.
Please,
Fraudy
please.
Prince?
I beg of you. You must help me. You must enter the Sand National in my place.
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
Veronica, remember the goal?
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after all.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Oh, come on,
Call
Veronica.
me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes?
Well, we need the rainbow, and Prince
I knew
Faris
you would
being a
see
fraud
sense in the
is
end.
his own problem.
Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow
But
as
you'd
soon
think,
as the race
you
is
know...
over. You have my
Okay,
word.
so he skips out of this Sand National
I took the
thing.
liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn.
How...
Rest well. I will see you in the
How would you
stables,
continue
bright
living
and
that
early.
fraud as a prince
You
who
will
can't
find
ride a
the
horse?
stable entrance in the
When
western
that's
part
kind of
the
one of
city.
like the
Do
key
not be
things
late.
for,
Now, I must
you
be
know,
on
the
my
Knights
way.
of Gallopolis.
Farewell!
The Desert
friends.
Knights. Well, again, it's his problem. We're just here to get the rainbow. Do not tell me the great Sylvando heard that. No, there's no way. Well, this makes me glad we practiced that horse racing last time, because, well, we're gonna be putting that to use. Okay, and the prince is over by the dressing room. Fortunately, since we've already explored this town, we know where this is. Well, past gameplay me knows where it is. Post-commentary me just kind of ranted about all kinds of random stuff as we explore the town, so if you were just listening to my ranting, you might not know where it is. The only problem I have with the way this is worded is that he's just going to ask his father about the branch. It's not like a sure thing that we're going to get it after helping him. Now, there could be something that his father wants us to do as well. Oh, look, we're all fancy. Now we are going to get control of, I was going to say the prince, we're not the prince. We're going to get control of Jace here again, and we're going to walk around in this armor with the feather and the fancy robes, all that stuff. And people are going to talk to us as though we were the prince. I have to wonder, you know, how far can we go exploring as the prince and talking to people as the prince? See, they're gonna, yeah, see, they're talking to us as though we're the prince. But I don't know if there's like some special place we can get into here as the prince, or get some special item from people as the prince that we couldn't otherwise. If there is, I'm not going to find it because I'm just going to beeline right towards the race course. I'll let you guys let me know in the comment section if I missed something doing this. If I did, it's not a big deal to me. Of course, if I find out that it was like something really special, or especially something like a mini medal, I'm going to be kind of peeved about that.
Hello, Gallopolitans! This is no ordinary Sand National.
Weren't you practicing this speech like all day yesterday?
All hail Prince Faris!
And we get a nice royal entrance.
Prince Faris!
Oh my gosh, that... Sure. Well, we've got our friends cheering us on, too. And our pretend dad right
but
now.
Of course, you are used to it. Being a real live prince, huh?
Oh, the great Sylvando. I didn't know you were going to be in this race. And of course you have...
One of the other riders had a little whoopsie, so I had to step in
Really?
at the last minute.
A little whoopsie.
Don't think I'll be going easy on you just because you're royalty. Where would be the fun in that? Try to keep up, little princey!
Oh boy. And of course he has this giant flamboyant flamingo tail on his horse. That looks ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. It totally suits him too. Yeah, so fortunately we already did this a couple times, so I know how to make this work. Ish. Hey, you can't do that. And of course, Sylvando is going to be our main competition here. Or we're going to compete against, you know, trying not to run into the wall. I actually do very terrible here. I'm really glad that when we run out of stamina, the next bar or the next green thing we get pumps us back up halfway. It really helps, you know, the whole come from behind feeling. And, okay, well, we passed him. And that wall is like my biggest nemesis in this entire race, right next to Sylvando. Ooh, that was kind of not the greatest. Sylvando is quite far ahead, but we can catch up fairly quickly. Again, the wall. That wall. What happened? I don't know what's going to happen if we don't get first. But fortunately, we're going to take it right at the end. Nothing like having a really close race. So yeah, we got the first place. I don't know what would have happened if we got in second or third or worse. Because that didn't happen to me, and I'm not going to go back and redo this just to see what failure looks like. Well, I'm sure the Sultan will be proud of us. Or his son. Whatever, as long as we get the rainbow, then we can be on our way, right?
Oh, magnificent! I hardly dare think that you might actually win! Now quickly, my public await! I shall take the reins from here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fear not, my friend. I have not forgotten my promise. I will discuss the rainbow with my father, just as soon as my people have finished showering me with adulation.
You're almost as bad as the great Sylvando. I'm sure no one will notice the difference. Okay.
Praise the fates. Our plan was a success.
So back in the dressing room,
Thank
we
you.
still haven't
You have
changed
spared
out
me
of our
great humiliation.
kingly
I will
clothes.
go immediately to my father and ask about the rainbow.
Hide. Or...
All hail Prince Faris, pride of the desert, horseman extraordinaire. Darling, you are fabulous. It was enough to bring a tear even to my jaded eye.
Oh.
Do you just barge into the prince's dressing room like
Don't
that?
tell me you were... Surely you didn't let your understudy take the stage for the command performance? Oh, this is too good!
Quick, say something to shut him up.
Wait! But you do not understand the pressure I am under! A prince of Gallopolis who could not ride a horse is a disgrace to the kingdom!
I didn't mean tell him the
I did what was
truth and
necessary
plead with
for
him.
the sake of my people! And now, all can be forgotten. Yes?
And there was silly old Sylvando thinking that knights never retreated in the face of adversity.
Silence! I am the prince of this kingdom, and I will not have a traveling jester lecture me on chivalry!
I'm just gonna let these two hash it out.
1,000 pardons, your highness.
Seriously, Jace, go hide.
Enter.
Yeah, let's just pretend everything is cool. And what is stopping Sylvando from just blabbing to this guy?
The Sultan wishes to see you, your highness. Your magnificent display of horsemanship has pleased him greatly.
Very good. I will come right away. My promise still stands. Come to the throne room in a little while. We will see what can be done about this branch of yours.
Well, good. He's still gonna keep his word. That's all I really care about in this situation.
With the common touch. You were wonderful out there today, darling.
I am not your
We'll get
darling.
to share the stage again soon.
I don't think I want to be sharing much of anything with you. Weirdo. We got an accolade. Alright, well then, I guess next time we're going to go see the prince at the throne room. So we're going to end it off right here, and I'll see you guys then.